Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, we are getting back up on top of things. Things were bad for, a bit, and now things are starting to get better. What is this? Big chunk of clay. Yeah, big 14-ton chunk of clay that was accidentally getting in there. My bad. Okay, so last time we put together this nice little set of rooms, which will give people a slight morale bonus. And it looks like we're seeing some hydrogen getting stuck inside. We better extend these tiles upwards. So that's the thing. We also uncovered several new features. We have this infectious polluted oxygen vent, but it's cool. It's 60-degree polluted oxygen. Slime lung, but we can just deodorize and then it's fine. We're gonna need filtration medium. Yeah, do I want to let... We'll wait till like all the deodorizers run out and then we'll build a ladder up to it or something. Anyway, we discovered a volcano, we discovered this oil reservoir, and this cool slush geyser, which is not making much water, but it's 4 kilograms. 4 kilograms of cool is not nothing. Anyway, I still want to look around there, find more stuff. We still have some potential things over in this area. We still haven't found the surface of the planet. I mean, the core. It's just further down. It got hot, and we kind of couldn't find a good way down. Although apparently this area is freezing. Interesting. Although there's clearly something impinging on the cold. Like, I bet this started out completely cold, and we've got like a feature down here that's broken this abyssalite. So that's something we can look for. More volcanoes. And potentially a bunch of other things down here. We should really look that way at some point. And up here. Like, do I hear something? I don't know. I keep thinking I hear something in this part of the world, but we haven't happened to bump into anything yet. There's probably just volcanoes along the edge of the world. Anyway, we've got our nice hydrogen system going. Very hot, but it's not that bad. It's not terrible. I'm going to move more of my utility stuff up here, and I also want to get some plumbed bathrooms. Because it's been 250 cycles. We should have a good bathroom by now. Why don't we just do that next? So, what should we do for a bathroom? I'm thinking I want to leave some room out front. Always. And this should extend up. Just keep building it up, please. We might not bring the power line up. We might run it around the outside. And we're still cleaning out this area. What's the problem here? I can't get down here to get back up. Okay. But they're going to slowly finish up these walls, and then we'll carve away the rest of this, and then the rest of this biome all the way down to here, and we'll just be a freestanding structure in the middle of it. I could extend these ladders a bit. Sure. All the way up to the top. We're in the middle of trying to get this to work, but apparently we need one more ladder. Trying to make a place to drop all our extra salt water that is accumulating as we deal with this area. As we carve this out. Let's go ahead and build a ladder up here a little bit. Just so we can dig out these last few places. I like being nice and flush with the abyssalite. I mean, we're not going to break it. We could break it. Here's our swamp area. Would not at all surprise me if in here somewhere there is another vent. Like, I don't think we found a chlorine vent. I think you're oh, there's something right there. There's something there. Let's go over to it. just expose that, see what it is. Anyway, it'll take some time for them to keep exploring, but it would not surprise me to find more features. We do have these obsidian rocks that are full of heat that we need to deal with at some point. Okay, how is this going? We were going to... Oh, wait. Mop it up. Mop it all up. Yeah, now let's start planning out our bathrooms. So the key is whether we want to have level 3 bathrooms or level 4 bathrooms. Like 4 tiles or 3. Because 4 tiles, we won't be able to cram as many things into them, but we can have showers. And I think I'm going to go with a 4 tile one, which means that we're going to have to be a bit more careful with space. Anyway, so this will be our ceiling, and we'll just come right out like this. I'm going to leave the same 3 space gap before everything, which will extend all of our times a little bit. That's okay. And do I want this to be multi-floored or just one big group? We just got a farmer, so, and you snore loudly. Technically, we just dealt with that by giving everyone their own room. I don't want them yet. In time, we'll get some. I want to push up towards 20. So maybe that's the plan then. So if we're going to have 20 on 2 schedules, we probably, that means so 10 wanting to use the bathroom at a time. We probably want at least 5 bathrooms. So I think we'll do... Yeah, I'm going to change my mind. We're going to do all the showers separately. So we'll do all the bathrooms right here in like 2 blocks. Because each, let's see, a washroom does require both a toilet and a wash station. So we can't just do a room of toilets and a room of wash stations. We gotta do both. But it can only be 64 in size. They want little small rooms. You kind of get the impression that they think we should have them adjoining these rather than like public rooms, public bathrooms. And we could do that. We could do like little cubbies where everybody has a room like this, a dining room. Not a great hall probably, because those are pretty big. But we could give everyone a little mess hall, a bedroom, and a washroom, and they just live in that little place. And potentially even a like a park outside. Interesting. These need wild plants. We're kind of screwed ourselves there. When we carved all this out, and I kind of don't care. Yeah, let's not worry about that. Okay, but if we want to make a room that's, what was it, 64? Yeah, no more than 64 tiles. So 64 divided by 3 is 21 and a bit. So we could go 20 by 3 because there's no half buildings. That would be 5 and 5. I think that'll work fine. Yeah. Okay. So that's the plan. Like, I don't even know if it's worth bothering with having... In fact, I think it's not. Let's not do that. Let's not have a little opening there. We'll just go straight into the bathroom. So it's going to look like... sinks. And then outhouses. Not outhouses, lavatories. Now we could light this. Like, that would be a reason to make it taller. So we could put some lights on it. That would make them do it faster. But I don't know, it seems like a trivial increase. I mean, it's most of the time we lose, most of our time losses from the commute. Like yesterday, they spent 54 of their time just running around, storing stuff and relocating things and all that. So, not, I'm the 1 or 2% of their time where they spend using the lavatory isn't that big of a concern to me. So let's see, that would be 20 by 3, that'll be fine. Did I? No, that's fine. Okay, and we'll get that plumbed up. And then what next? The showers. So we probably should include 5 showers. Maybe we could try to match the size of this. So if we put the showers back here, the things are in the way. But we could put them like that, have 5 showers right there. We don't need 10 showers. We could do 10 showers. Is there virtue to having everyone showered? Maybe that gives them a nice buff. But we don't really even need everybody to go take a shower all at once. They can do it in they can stream in over time. But we could spend half of this on showers and then maybe put a what's it called? A recreation room in front of it. I like it. So these are unfortunately placed, but we're gonna make it of size 4. So like this. And it would go up there. And well, so this would be the end of the showers right there. And this will be the start of the rec room. How big is this? This is 9 by 4, so 36. Is that enough size? I'm sure it is. Yeah. It could technically be a great hall, but it wouldn't have enough seating. So, yeah, we'll have to make that somewhere else. Okay. Once that's there, we can get rid of these. Here, go ahead and build all the ground first. That'll make it easier for me to plan. And make sure no one gets stuck. Like that. Nisbet, what were you thinking? Get rid of that ladder. There you go. Oh, that was quite a fall. She was screaming a little bit. Oh dear. Poor Nisbet. Here, any more research we can do? Just the front bit of this. Which we might as well do. Alright, now I'm never quite sure what to do for mess halls. Like, they always end up weird shaped because I want these little pits in them to store the food in a sterile environment. Maybe I should not do that this time. Like, I could actually make that a separate room. But I don't want them to have to run too far. Aww. And it kind of needs to be accessible to the kitchen also. I'm kind of imagining a room, something that's lined up with this, so it'll be 5 tall. You know, I always said last time that it would be, well, last time I said it would be more convenient if we could have a lot of cooking things. Then we can turn them on and off with automation based on the contents of fridges. So I'd rather not have to use powered fridges to keep the food cool. I'd rather just put them in like some sterile environments. What is with this horrible atmosphere? What do we have here? Polluted bleach stone? We should not have bleach stone around. It should be down here. I guess they're full. Yeah. Can I get some water here? I just want to fill this up again because we're used to having water here. And what's the best way to do that? We can just run some over. It's lazy of me, I admit. But why aren't these going? Because there's no more CO2. Oh, perfect. Well, let's just run some right across here. It's lazy of me, but whatever. We need to bring it to the other side. Technically we don't. It would just waste power if we run it through the thing there. I can leave myself a lot of room to run more pipes. But this pipe doesn't need to be there anymore. Yeah. That was for this failed area. Although, okay, finding out that that was a problem, that this whole mess was here, was worth it. Worth having this not accessible right now. So I shouldn't complain about it too much. Go ahead and just take all that out. And then we can bridge across this right here. And then right there. In which case we don't need to get rid of that. We just need to get rid of the rest of it. And we can connect that right there. That'll do. Am I happy with the height? I think it's good. I think it's fine. Because we got walls on both sides. I'm going to replace this with one more wall. Just so that if this does fill up, it won't get above the vent. So yeah, high priority. Get that fixed. There you go, Otto. Ever reliable, man. I'll put a couple more of these in. And I'm not going to get water from here anymore, so we can deconstruct that one. And all this stuff. Just get rid of that. All this. And this doesn't even need to... Whoa. This doesn't even need to be here anymore. We can just run it directly up into there. Should be good. And we're getting our lead back that we had initially used for that. But yeah, look at all this polluted dirt. We probably need to make more of these composters. But whatever, just store it underwater and it'll be fine. You know, actually, while I'm doing this, let's go ahead and just make this nicer. Nice and flat. And make sure it doesn't leak in the future. Is it hot? It doesn't seem hot. You must have just had a scary moment or something. Or maybe the container has hot things. Yeah, it's 54. You see, all this is some real cooperation. I approve. You build something near the base, and your dupes are just all on top of it. Yeah, we should make it sure they can get to the ground. Alright. And build these two things real quick, guys. All the messy stuff like slime and things can all fit down here then. Alright. So, where's the water? Yes, it's taking its time to get built. I should get rid of this entire section up here. There we go. Alright, that will fill it up with nice hot water at 82 degrees. Not quite enough to turn it into dirt. Little tiny bit of slime left in there only. Alright. You're out of breath. Where are you going that you're having trouble breathing? I don't know. Maybe in here? No. You must have had to go down here for some reason. No, that was the wrong order. Why would you do that? My dupes can be such a disappointment, I swear. Yeah, they're having trouble with heat somewhere. It's probably coming out of this thing. I don't even remember what this was for at one point. Maybe it was a double door, right? We had two doors coming in like that. But that was all in the past. They can stand on here and get both of those. Alright. So we got the first bit of this in here. Are we gonna need some airflow? I guess. Probably. As long as I like to breathe while going to the bathroom. The lazy dupes. Okay. Let me click these to make sure they don't stop yelling at me. To make sure they do stop yelling at me, I should say. Excuse me. Showers. Where are my showers? Plumbing. Probably. Yeah. Alright, so we're doing 5 showers, 5 toilets, 5 washrooms, and these only can be going left. And then this will do a recreation room, which needs a recreation item, like the espresso machine. That needs a liquid intake and pinch of pepper nuts. I'm not using pinch of pepper nuts on that. Or the arcade cabinet. 1.2 kilowatts of power. No. We're just gonna give you a nice water cooler. And maybe a plant. One day you might get a jukebox. But for now, be happy with what I allow you. I'll give you 2 plants. A Buddy Bud and a Joya, I think. No, a mirth leaf. Alright, does this qualify? Yeah, it's a washroom. This room hasn't been fixed yet. We need to get that tile. Alright, these are always annoying to get plumbed. So I think we'll do inputs here. So this will be water. And we'll do bridges going up. Nope. Wait. I'm doing it on the wrong side. So there's not really room then for those. Oh. I guess we're gonna have to go down. It's gonna make this a little annoying, but that's fine. We can make that work. So like this. And then these will go out. Which is gonna be a real mess when we try to, well, let's not go all the way out. We can just go up one. When we try to do our cooling loop, this is gonna make it really complicated. We'll just have to kind of skip this area. Cool the outside of it. Because this, we don't have an outside to do. Because of these were arranged different. Which seems wrong to me. You'd think that the water would enter at the top of a shower rather than down below. And it would drain out of at the bottom. But whatever. What do I know? Okay, and what are we going to do with all this? We've got some salt water there we can use to populate it initially. We're going to need power down here. We got power right there. Where should I put the sieve? Just right here, maybe? And we're going to have a ton... Well, or we could just make a ton of polluted water. No. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. I wonder if I should put a bridge here. That would let me pass something through the middle. If I needed to. I think I will. Just for safety. Or for future proofing. So it's going down from there. That will do. And I haven't decided which way it's going from here. I guess it probably is going to be going up from here. And we could just build it right here, I guess. Here, let's get rid of all this. So the whole deal with these is that it's a closed cycle. It always will produce enough from the current usage for the next usage if you clean the water. But it also produces extra, so occasionally you're going to overflow with water. So you need to deal with the excess of that. We have a store of polluted, we have a store of salt nearby. We're going to need a store of actual water. Where should I put it? I could just make a pit right here, where we slowly let everything overfill. It might be the easiest way to approach it. And then we can use that for something else in the future. Electrolyze it or something. Everyone is so sick. Slime lung, an allergic reaction. Ah, okay. Which one of these is making the allergic reaction? It's floral scent. Is it the buddy bud? I bet it's the buddy bud. Here, get rid of it. We'll just use a regular briar, which we know does not have allergic reactions. And how do they not have this done yet? I mean, I think it must be bugged. Here, build it again. Occasionally, things just don't get built, even though they have all the materials they need. Alright, so we're going to need a vent right here. And we'll make a sieve up on top. Now how do I make this work? So we need the output here connected to this internal one. So let's build a pipe like this. And that's where that goes. Except, let's see, we need to have the overflow. So let's do the overflow right here. So I think what this is going to do is it's going to say, always try to cross the bridge. If you can't, then you have to go out here. So it won't cross the bridge. It won't go out here until this part here is entirely full. I think that's how that works. It's always hard for me to know for sure. Pipes are weird in this game, I swear. Alright, and then we've got the green output, and this is kind of the meeting point of several of them. Let's bring that like that. And I hope that'll work. Like, I hope the pipes can understand that they can both go past that. Like, maybe I should put a bridge right here. I think I will. I'm gonna put a bridge right there. Like this. So both sides will flow towards that white entrance right there. This bed, I am so sorry about your allergic reaction. You just are so sneezy and stressed out. I've been right there with you. I know exactly how that feels. Alright. So that's going We're gonna make all this down there. Now we need power. So how much is already on this wire? 240, 120. This, which should be much lower than it is right now. We can just run it right across. That works fine. Conductive bridge. Alright, that should do. And now we need to get it populated the first time, because it does need to have some water in to begin cycling. What's the best way to do that? I mean, I know we've got water all over the place. New dupes. Shine nymph eggs or balm lily seeds. I don't really want either. Do I want you, Catalina? You're suit wearing, tidying, and ranching. Wouldn't be terrible for... No, that'd be terrible. I'm just gonna take the nymph eggs. And they'll just make light at random places. We won't tame them or anything. And we'll get some free eggshells. Alright. This isn't quite working yet. Where was I? I was trying to figure out where to get the water. So the nearest water we already have piped is way down here. And why is this not working? Are you out of power? Why would you be out of power? You're on this line, which is connected into this. Oh, I need... Okay. I had this exact same problem before, where I need to have the smart batteries on the main line. I can't have it be on a conductive wire. So we could put it right there, but that might cause problems. Let's put it right here, I guess. Or I could put it there. No, I can't, because then they can't get by it. It's kind of no obviously good spot. Well, we could just leave it there and just change the wiring for this. And just run that up like that. Then it'll be on the same circuit as the rest of these. Why are you sitting still? You're idle! Oh my god! We've actually done all the tasks where we have allocated, and you have nothing left to do? I haven't seen that in hours. Okay, what's this? An iron volcano! Oh my goodness, things come in... Okay, look for a third thing. There's always a third good thing. Something's gotta be good here. Maybe we just discovered... That's a lot of oil. Maybe that's good? No? Did we discover anything down here? No? Okay, never mind. We discovered two good things. I'm quite pleased. An iron volcano. Why are you scalding? Why are you down here? You shouldn't be down here. Like, I think they were trying to maybe get some more lead or something. Let's deal with this. We can make this a bit lower. And then we need to really get the walls put in. So let's just extend this down to there. That's already extended. Close that. And that. This goes away. And eventually we'll get in here and dig a ladder down the side. Once we have this wall in place. Okay, let me go look at that volcano. I got a little excited there. Okay, it is idle, so it's operational right now. Look at that. 10K of per second. It's only 46 seconds every 827, but that's a lot of iron. Ooh. Well, we need to deal with that. Like maybe it's weird that I'm happier about that than I am about the gold one. Look at this. Look at that. That's disgusting. I hate it. That oil reservoir, you've got problems. I hate it. It's disturbing to me. Ah. This has ruined everything. Alright, that one's better. Yeah, there we go. Now it's actually using the, it's not just keeping this. I was wondering why this was never turning on. And it was because it just powered this once and then nothing ever consumed it. Okay. What am I doing? I could deal with the carbon, but we don't need to deal with the carbon. So this is going dormant in 6 cycles. I think when this goes dormant, we're gonna want to deal with it. And this makes more even, but I don't. Never mind. I'm allowed to be inconsistent. I am large. I contain multitudes. Okay, and just because they're gonna screw this up, get these tiles first. Frankie, I specifically said to get that tile first. I am so disappointed. I swear, these dupes sometimes. Alright. That's going fine. And now, even when this isn't going, these will... Okay. Wow, we just had like a fundamental misunderstanding of how the different transformers worked. But whatever. This is starting to fill up again nicely. We're slowly trying to disinfect things. We have an extra pip. Kill it. I'm getting distracted, aren't I? I don't have my bathrooms working. I'm trying to avoid giving my my guys some bathrooms. I feel bad. Let's just grab... I mean, we have all this water right here. Let's just run a temporary line. It doesn't need to be anything real. Like, I'd rather do it this way, where we just have a single little weird thing that we can then rip apart later. We'll need to get some power down here. We don't really need to get the power down here. Just a second. Let me just wind that back. We can just run on a wheel. The temporary nature of things makes the wheel much more viable. Nope, not that. But yeah, it's weird. I don't have to high priority things in order to make them actually happen. My dupes are actually through all the normal errands. It's peculiar. All this polluted oxygen. This madness. This failure. It's really cool when you just can designate something and suddenly like 8 dupes come over and start wrecking it for you. It's really impressive, as opposed to when you have to like, you have a huge construction here and you're just like saying, dupe, why isn't someone coming to it? Why aren't they coming? We're waiting for Catalina. And she's like slowly walking across the map. But no, they just get here and things just change. It's awesome. Here, all this. You know, in hindsight, maybe we should have built this pump lower. Since we were adjusting its pen right at that time. Suffocating. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Franklin. Frankie, we're gonna save you. We're gonna save you. Can you reach this? It's granite. That's igneous rock. Let's build it out of granite. They would need both of them. So both of these out of granite. Frankie, that's you. Do it. No, Frankie. Not this one. Frankie. Oh, we're gonna lose this dupe. Desperate times. Delete this. No, Frankie, get this. Oh my god. I don't care about this. There you go. No, Frankie. Oh, no. Get it. No, wake up. Oh my god. Get up. Oh my. Red alert. Frankie, you're dying. You need to do this. I mean, she's still not gonna be able to get out. I guess she could. There. Down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Frankie. This. 9. Full priority. Frankie. There you go. Come on, Frankie. Go. Oh, no. No. I'm sorry. Frankie was so good, too. She was like one of the best dupes. She did so many things when I told her to. Oh. She was just so desperately going for that dig that she didn't let the ladder build behind her. Even to the end, she was trying to build the thing. Oh. Nisbet, you better not get stuck. I think you just got stuck, didn't you? Build a damn ladder. Oh, nobody should die from sitting at the bottom of polluted water. That's messed up. Oh, Frankie. Okay. Okay. We're gonna move on from this. Okay, you don't need to delete that. We're gonna put this right here. But god damn it. You just, sometimes there's nothing you can do. Let's see, what could I have done? I could have had her delete this tile. Then she could have just walked right out. She had to delete 2 still, but I needed her to... I could have had her dig 2 tiles there. I didn't think about it. I was really hoping she would be able to do the ladder. She wasn't set to build, was she? No, she was. She was building this. She just didn't seem to want to build the ladder. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna need a battery. New dupes. Anyone want to be the new Frankie? Let's see. She was, well, Bert's kind of heading in that direction. Digging and suit wearing. Welcome, new Frankie. So, Bert, get you started on the digging. Oh, I'm so frustrated with myself. But, oh well. Bert, so your deal is you're going to be a digger. You will dig, and you will build when you cannot dig. And I guess you can help operate a bit too. I'm slapping myself trying to figure out why I did such a stupid thing. Oh well. I could have just had her. Okay, wait, that would be the easiest thing. Just dig that, and then she can get right out. Okay, never mind. Never you mind. Let's go ahead. Move on from this horrible tragedy. Meep, you're flirting with death. What you're doing right there. So are you, Bert. Bert, you're not ready for this mess. We somehow caught a little pacu fry. All this for the showers. See, this is why I don't give my dupes washrooms. Because it leads to death. I believe it to be true. Are these reachable? No. I'm still just kicking myself. But it's okay. It's okay. We're moving on. We're gonna make this go better. So we're pulling in some water, then we'll have nice showers. We'll shower 5 at a time. Big group showers like in college. We got this all cleaned up, so we can start deleting those. We can start doing this because... Why aren't they getting that now? Unreachable? That's curious. I guess they need to be able to stand on it to get that. But yeah, get all this stuff. Is that... How did that pip get out of its cage? Oh, it's not a cage. They just let it... No, they should have brought it down here. Maybe everyone was busy, and then we interrupted them or something. Anyway. $25 tons of gold. You know, my concern is that I'm, by not dealing with this for 250 cycles, they've built up so much heat in there that it's going to be almost impossible to deal with. Like, that's just going to be dropping 250. That's 225 tons of gold. Like, is our iron volcano doing the same thing? No, it's well, is that analyzable? I was thinking it wouldn't be able to output, but it is. Yeah. We got some iron there. It's down to 82 degrees. Because it's right in contact with this area. Anyway. You do that. We're still not getting any water. There it comes. I'm just going to wait till it's all got a full load in it, and then I'll reverse this. Hey, they're actually able to use the bathrooms. Perfect. I'm just waiting when I see something start to back up a little bit. There we go. That is enough water. So go ahead and disable this for a moment. And then we can connect this down here. And eventually this will turn around and start flowing back this way. Empty this. So empty this pipe right like there. At a high priority, please. At a high priority, please. Only Bubbles can do it. Well, I guess many people can, but nobody seems to be wanting to. There we go. Bubbles is on. Okay. In hindsight, that's just gonna make it go this way. Here, just delete it. We can just grab stuff from there. Let's mop it up. Okay, we don't need to... Here, just delete it. There. Now we have to clean it up. Oh, we're gonna get some... Okay. Well, it's light enough here that we can still just mop this up too. Come on, guys, focus. Here, level 9 for all this. We want to mop these. before it starts messing up anything else. Like this. Come on, guys. It's a level 9 mop. There you go. And the water all went away, right? Yeah. Okay, now delete this. And now this will just start pulling all this water back up here. It's a bit of a waste, but it's for the good of all of us. So we could use this as another place to put water. I think that'd be good. Let's put a bottle emptier right here. And we can just put polluted water at the same rate down there as we are down there. Okay, get rid of all this. Frankie gave her life for these showers, so you better appreciate. You lazy dupes. Ungrateful. Alright, what is the priority down here for this one? Where are we dumping it? We never finished this. Here, don't cut this out yet. You're just gonna die like Frankie. Where were we putting our polluted water? Right here. Okay. That was level 7. We'll just do the same thing. And I'll just go to whatever's closer. There you go, Meep. You're going the wrong way. I guess they're just going to different places. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Then you can turn this back on. You can turn it back on. Good. And that will be enough to keep this going. And all that's gone. Okay. We still have a little bit of polluted water up here. Whoa, what's with this battery? Oh, it's dormant. Yeah, okay. But it comes back in 10 cycles, so that's not that bad. Probably it's been dormant for a long time, I just didn't notice. It just took it a while to go through the built-up gas. Yeah, I brought it all the way down to vacuum. Well, that's a bit of a waste of power, but that's okay. And our coal generators will make up the difference. How much coal do we got? We should have a ridiculous amount. We have 100 tons of coal. Yeah. Okay. How confident am I in this? Because why is this not going? No power. Yeah. Our coal is not making up the difference. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. But we're going to make it so that this is the last thing to run. So its low threshold is 10%, and it's only going to bring it back up to 20%. We'd prefer the natural gas, or this, which isn't doing anything yet. I feel bad. I made this like back in cycle 120. Can we see it, actually? Can we see it on our... Okay, new dupes. Another hatching? Sure. I just want to see if we can see it on the replay. Yeah. Okay, I want to see when this appears. and then how much time passes after. We can't, unfortunately there's no timestamp, so too bad. But look how early on we tried to deal with that thing and completely failed. It ended up not being a part of our plans at all. This was all in the playing with pips era of the game. That's clearing out nicely. Now we suddenly expand all over the place. And soon we're going to put this down here, I think. There it is. And now all this time after that, it's been sitting there doing nothing. As we expanded all through here, all through there, just sitting there idle. Anyway. So that's keeping this going. What's this set at? This is set at 3060. So it'll help it get up. I mean, we have plenty of these. They're just not well, wait a minute. They're not even on the right. They're not even on this. So never mind. They're just keeping these incubators going. But that's fine. We need those incubators going all the time. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. We have enough water in there. It's beginning to slowly overflow now. So we got a full load for every shower, every bathroom, every toilet, every washroom, every sink. And now it just will sit out here full of food poisoning. I still feel really bad for Frankie. I'm sorry, Frankie. Okay. This is still going. It's going to go for a while. Do I want to move on, perhaps? Let's leave that there for a bit. Mop this up. I mean, we always could pull in this limitless amount of power we have over here, but better not to. Like, our oxygen system kind of silly right now. Who is that? That's the new guy, Bert. He's walking around all slow, trying to get out here to dig. Okay. Does this count as a room? Yeah, there's a rec room. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm still trying to figure out how I want the mess hall to look, or the great hall to look. And let us still have food there. I'm thinking... So I'm kind of... I'm thinking of having a structure like this, and then having like a understructure to it. And then we would have just a whole line of fridges right there. I don't know. I could see it wanting it many different ways. Like, maybe I could do my Great Hall really flat rather than a big, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. A really flat Great Hall. It needs to be 32 total, at least. So if we do something like that, that would let us, that would work. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is opening some possibilities. Except for then, what are we gonna do for the kitchen? So... I was thinking of having a separate machine for every single ingredient I was gonna be working with, and a separate fridge for each also. The issue is, I think anything that would let me keep my food nicely preserved is also going to get in the way of my dupes being able to be happy working in the area. I don't want to cook in a suit. That'd be silly. Maybe. I mean, I hate to burn power on refrigerating. No, I'm not liking this idea. How tall is this? So this thing is 3 tall. So we're probably gonna have a kitchen that's full of level 3 tall things. Probably 3 of these, 3 of these. So, and then below that we'd have the freezer, or the food storage place at least. And these are all 1x2s. This is a 2x2. And we can't build on top of ladders. We could build on top of doors, but then it's harder to retrieve the food. Like, we could do something where we've got a whole kitchen, like there, all on top of doors, and then like once a day we'll open all the doors and it will drop down into a area that preserves it. But then how do we get the food back? Like, when people want to eat. I want the food nice and accessible. I'm kind of liking the idea, but I'm thinking we need to make some small changes to it. So, all right, let me start just putting something out. So if we were to have our great hall like this, no food or anything there. That's just the great hall. And then we have a kitchen area that would be like this. And half of these doors would be... We're getting kind of low. Like, do I really want... I don't want to put it on top. I think it's fine. We're going to get rid of this anyway. I'll feel better about it when I see this go away. So go ahead and just knock all this out. It's this volcano that's keeping me from going lower there. I'm liking this, and we're gonna have a door like this, certainly. And I want the very first thing to be a door going down. And this is where we'll put the best food. This is where we'll put like I don't even know. Let me just start playing this out. Like, we're thinking right now the best food. What are people eating the most right now? Omelets, apparently. And barbecue. And we got a bunch of lettuce for backup. But yeah, well, we're thinking eventually, eventually we can just redo all the fridge. It doesn't matter. We can set it up however we want to. But for now, it's those 2 food items that are the deal. So, and those are both coming out of the grill. So like this. So the grill is going to be on the steady ground, and we'll probably have 2 of them, 1 for each food type, and they'll both be automated from from those 2 fridges. But the fridges are going to be over here because we want them to be accessible to people who just walk in. And we'll have to build something like this. we'll need to get rid of this vent and replace it somewhere else. And then my thought was we'll have another pair of fridges down here for incoming materials. So this could be raw eggs and meat. And then perhaps we'll have another set right here. Can we use automation for this, perhaps? What's the reach of one of these sweepers? I don't think that's going to reach the far one. It's too far away. Yeah. Okay. But right now, the things that we're making are the barbecue and... that's the wrong one. We're currently making mostly barbecue and omelets. We could also have one for cooked fish. We kind of don't really get any crystalberries. We don't have anything being grown. But cooked fish and surf and turf would be pretty awesome. What's mushroom wrap? It's fried mushroom and lettuce. Interesting. It's great quality. I've never done anything with the mushrooms. The mushrooms... The dust cap? Because they have, let me see. Do I have a dust cap around anywhere? I think there was some around here. Yeah. It didn't tell me anything. Okay. It needs 5 to 35 and a bunch of slime. And we don't want to, well, we could. This could be a way of using up our slime. That's a thought. Oh. Well, not now. But in the future, we could imagine doing some of that. Getting some mushroom wraps. My previous base, I was all about the stuffed berries. And we had a hell of a time trying to get pinch of pepper nuts. But the mushroom wraps are the same quality. And lettuce is hard, but we've got tons of it. Just we can go and get wild. Like here, we got harvest ready stuff. Harvest ready. Well, in the future we'll think about that. In the meantime, I want at least one of these up there for the surf and turf. And that's it, I think. Yeah, we don't have anything with sleet wheat. I've never used that before. And what else could we do? The mushrooms, of course. The cooked fish. Okay, I like this. So this will be our kitchen. This will be our great hall. Wait a minute. Let me double check that again. This just needs the paku fillet. That just needs meat. There's no intermediate ingredients for this. This is the one where we start needing intermediates. Just raw eggs. These are only standard. Barbecue is good, though. So we should lean more towards barbecue over time. Right now we've got tons and tons of omelets and meal lice, which I would love to not eat. We should probably just have a nice little storage area for meal lice. How can I do that? We'll build a ladder right there so that they can get down to do work at need. Okay, but we said, so omelets, barbecue, meat, raw egg, paku fillet, cooked fish. And then we'll have everything else just be in storage down here. I'll do another cooked fish thing right there. And then I'll build a gas range. Just so we can see it. Even though we're not going to actually do anything with it for a while. Close it up. And replace this on the ground. And I'll just add a few more of these for other ingredients. But I think the whole idea is that they're going to be able to grab stuff from the fridge without having to open the doors. That's like my hope. We've seen that before. We'll need to bring in power. So, do I want another transformer? This is only a low level one. Why don't we replace this with a higher one? So that it can carry more power down. Okay. And that goes there. This comes down like this. Into there, there, and here. We're gonna need to get some gas down here. And it's gonna need to be things that goes down. So, ideally chlorine. Do we have any chlorine available? Like, we haven't encountered much chlorine. I mean, there's some in here. We've got like a narrow band of chlorine in between our carbon dioxide in a few places. Look how black the carbon dioxide makes the background. You know, we've got enough water there. Enough for now. Okay. Yeah, there was a thing of chlorine in here, and we just kind of released it. Like, this area of the map had chlorine right around here. Right? Or somewhere? Maybe this area? Right here. And there's a bit of it down here. Should we just siphon that and bring it in here like that? Why is there a gas pipe there? That's curious. Oh, that was where the vent was. And we're gonna need some help getting these ones. Although you didn't trap yourself, did you? Nah, you can get out. Well, you can until you build that wall. Why don't you come down here? Go over there and get that. Very high priority, come dig this. Very high priority, build this door. There you go. Now you can get out. Or, well, no, you still need to build these doors. He's getting a little panicked. You can see him getting panicked. No. Anyone want to come in and actually do it? Come on, guys. There you go. Okay. So I was thinking, should we just try to... Okay, wait, don't do any of this anymore. Don't mess with the atmosphere balance. Don't mess with the atmosphere balance. For now. Okay, you're not listening to me, man. We have chlorine, it's just a very narrow band. We could just kind of suck up as much as we could. I think it's worth giving it a try. The ladders everywhere makes things annoying, by the way. But whatever. we'll just make a quick little gas pump right in the middle of that. And then we'll filter it right here. And vent it back out. At need. They're not going to be able to get up here, are they? Unless we build these ladders. Let's just make sure no one gets stuck. We gotta avoid deaths, unnecessary deaths. I mean, it does seem a little lazy to, when we have all this power down here, to have to make them run on a wheel, but I'd have to drill through the wall, and I'd have to build out a conductive or whatever in order to not make it overload. I know duplicates have died. Thank you for making that clear to me. Alright. We have new printables. The Shine Nymph, sure. Just for random eggshells, occasionally. You should be making that out of lead, not aluminum, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's temporary. Here, build this early so that I can set it before this goes. So this is filtering chlorine. And we can always throw some CO2 in there also. Which reminds me that we should put some airflow right here. Alright, burn on the wheel. Oh, she's running on the wheel down in bad gas. Yeah, that's an issue. Build a little battery down there. Just temporary battery. Now, eventually, this band will move, and this won't find it anymore, which will be a waste of power. That's why I don't want it hooked up permanently. You can see it's already kind of empty around it. We're still finding a bit of it, though. Yeah, hydrogen in here. That's no good. We need this chlorine to cross all of this path. Ah, overpressure. No, it's fine. It'll just push it. It'll push the air out. Will it? Not really. Let's replace that with a better vent. You're running, but nothing is happening. because this was not... No, it's because it's not connected. So this pipe is saying, I have nowhere to put my stuff. It must be hard to find plastic or something, because they always seem to have some trouble. It's just right here. Just run in and get some. Meep, what are you doing? You're looking for more lead? Come on. See it? Now it's already starting to sneak down here a little bit. As we take away gas pressure, the oxygen pushes it down. And we'll get worse yields over time. But it's starting to look nice and chlorine-y over here. We just want nice and solid along the ground. Carbon would do the same, but I'd rather have a mix of chlorine so that it can decontaminate food that gets in here. And it does no harm at all to have our base not as chlorine-y. This isn't working. Body temperature. It went over 30. Uproot it. We'll put a Joya seed there. Is the rest of our farm dying yet? Not yet. But a lot of it is. We're relying more and more on this bit down here. Alright, I was going to make this area the new Great Hall. And it's going to need a flower pot and a water core. And how many seeds is that? That is 20 seeds, which is what I'm aiming for. I only have 18 beds, so when we get up there, we're gonna have to start making do anyway. Alright, and put a Joya seed there. This is starting to look good. Got a second layer of chlorine showing up. I bet this would count as being sterile. We got a little bit of oxygen still. And we've almost finished this. Like I'm betting we're having trouble getting chlorine now. But one thing that will help is that over time, this area will fill with carbon dioxide, not oxygen, and that's actually going to push the chlorine up. So you can see the carbon dioxide's below the chlorine here, which isn't good. That's not what I want. But it'll at least keep it sterile, and all it will do is it'll push the chlorine down out of the base. That's fine. I think that's enough. Why don't we cancel all this? Yep, you're done, Gossman. Don't worry. Because the CO2 will displace it, and there's no point in just forcing chlorine into the kitchen itself. We're trying to preserve the food, not kill our dupes. Alright. So let's start playing this out. This is going to be our best food, which is, at the moment, barbecue. And this is omelets. And we're going to use some automation to turn that off. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, that door. Okay, cancel that. We'll use a wire to get over that. And this will have to go down and around, which is ugly, but oh well. What can you do? And this is just going to say, make barbecue forever. And this will say, make omelet forever. And then this will be where we store the meat. There. This is the raw eggs. And this is the meat. And that doesn't need to be automated at all. Then this is where we're gonna build cooked fish. So this is going to be the actual cooked fish. And this will be the paku fillet. Which means that we need to automate this one into here. And this isn't doing anything right now, it's just kind of there so I can see the recipes. We could make surf and turfs, but so inconsistently. Well, we need to get some gas down here anyway, so eventually surf and turf and mushroom wrap will be more common, but for now we're just not there yet. So in the meantime, what do we actually want to put in here? Let's just look at the different ingredients. So where do we have our raw eggs? Here, right? Yeah. I'll put nosh beans and pinch of pepper nuts here. I'll put bristle and bristleberry here. The mushrooms and fried mushrooms here. All the lettuce. We're not making spicy tofu, we don't have to worry about that. We do have meal ice, so we might as well store that a little bit. In fact, it's not terrible to have just a lot of meal ice just around. What else do we got? We got a bit of... No, that's everything. We can say all the medicine can go here. Why not? And then a bunch of stuff that we don't have any of, like Excellence, Lice Loaf, Mush Bars, Nutrient Bars, and Spicy Tofu. Alright, and let's make all of these higher priority, because we want to get our food nice and stored away. And now we'll get rid of this. Well, not get rid of it. Let's just transfer it one by one. Actually, it doesn't matter if we get rid of it, because it's going to be sitting there in carbon dioxide anyway. Get rid of this. We never use these ever. We never bothered to bring it in. Is this a great hall now? Yes. Good. This is all the same room because of this little miscellaneous, this little ladder there. We could fix that. We could put move one of these over a space or something. Is there any virtue to having like a kitchen? I don't think so. Or a fridge. No. Alright, what do we got here? Spicy tofu. The thing I said I didn't have any of. Sure, get some. Look at this whole room filled with hydrogen. Alright, get rid of all this. And all of this, really. It can all just go. And these should all be set right. Now I am gonna rebuild these rooms like slightly differently. Why are you down here still? I forgot that I left out a little extra. Rowan, go get a better bed. I guess he's gonna shower today. Oh well. But I'm gonna basically turn this into several hatch areas. Hatch stables? Something like that. How's this going? Oh, we mostly got rid of all the water down here. We can just mop a bit up and then deconstruct this. All these. I'll leave this here just because it's occasionally useful to have something like that. All this goes away. Don't need that anymore. All that's gone. It's a horrible polluted oxygen mess. So maybe just put a couple of these down here at first. Maybe one right in the middle too. I keep seeing food is decayed. It's all rotten meal lice because there's nowhere to put it. Alright, we can go ahead and deal with this now. We can go ahead and cut this away. Well, we gotta be a little careful. Because we don't have a way to get on these ladders anymore. I guess I could, I don't know, put something there. Yeah, the chlorine's getting out a little bit as it gets displaced by CO2. It's okay. It's not a big deal. And we're cleaning it of all the germs. So we're not gonna get as much whatever's. And that's not terrible to have just some random chlorine in the kitchen. Yeah, don't go down there yet. Just do this bit here. Alright, so we have a nice little habitable area. We've got individual beds, we've got a plumbed washroom, we've got showers, a rec room, a great hall. We have a nice kitchen, we have lots of food. It's a nice little habitation area. And I'm trying to think, is there any other things I could put here that would be of use? I don't think so. A massage clinic and a hospital, potentially. But they're kind of situational. I'm going to leave space so we can put the gold volcano down. And next time, we are going to deal with these hatcheries. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced that I can leave them here. I might need to move them all. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to take a break here, so thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.